Oh boy. Hi, I'm Camille, so I'm going to be doing this makeup look for you guys today that's like a Christmas in the park. You know, you want to have a nice time. You want to go on a date during Christmas time. I'm just going to be doing this eye look for you guys today. I hope that you like it. So I'll probably wear this when I go on a date to Christmas in the park. So if you want to know how to get this look, then keep watching. Okay, so first things first, I already put on a face mask about 30 minutes ago, and I used some coconut oil to moisturize my face about 30 minutes ago. So now that that's set in, we can get into it. So I'm going to start off by priming with the MAC Prep and Prime. Yeah, I'm just going to put on some lip balm. So next, I'm going to be putting on my foundation. I'm going to be using the Too Faced Born This Way foundation. Okay, whatever. I had another one. I had this one. It's in the shade Golden. This is my summer color. My boyfriend just bought me this one in the shade Light Beige, but I realized that when I got it, I used the wrong undertone. So it makes me look really just like pale. So I'm just going to be combining these two colors. So today I'm going to be using a foundation. It's a pointed foundation brush. Can you see? Brush on that. I'm just going to be applying that everywhere. Okay, so I'm just going to be blending this in using my beauty blender. And then I'm just going to be putting that on my neck too to make sure that it blends in. And this foundation, honestly, you don't need to blend it a lot, which I think is great, especially if you're lazy like me. So I'm just going to be doing my eyebrows with the Anastasia Beverly Hills Dip Brown, the shade Dark Brown. I'm going to be using an angled liner brush. Okay, next I'm just going to be going in with concealer. It's not really concealer, it's BB cream, like I've said before, but you know what? It works too. This one's from e.l.f. It's in the shade Fair, I think. Whatever. You know what? It works. I put it on the, like an arrow almost, down the center of my forehead as well. To make sure that when I blend, it's not just like one color above my eyebrow and it's different from my foundation. But this is also good. It just makes your foundation look, it just makes your face look overall well blended and not like one color here, one color there. And then I'm just going to be taking another beauty blender, and I'm just gonna blend that out. So okay, so I'm gonna start out by priming my eyelids with the Too Faced Shadow Insurance. So I'm going to be starting off by taking an angled shadow brush, and then I'm going to be taking the color Divine in the Venus palette. Alright, I'm going to be putting it on the outside and then blending up. Okay, next using a flat eyeshadow brush, I'm going to be going in with the color Creation in the Venus palette. And then I'm going to be putting that right there. Kind of go as if it was, I'm putting it as like a crease, and then blend it up. You always want to make sure to go a little bit farther down than you want it to be, so that you have room to blend. Okay, so once that's set, I'm going to be taking another flat shadow brush, and I'm going to be using the Too Faced Eggnog Latte from the Grand Hotel. I think it's called the Grand Hotel, yeah. And I'm going to be going in with this color right here called Central Perk, just like the coffee shop from Friends. I see you reference. I love that show. Okay, and I'm going to be taking that starting on the bottom and then going up. Okay, I know it looks bad, but don't worry. We're gonna blend this bitch. I shouldn't say that. Oh my god. Okay. But don't worry, because we're gonna blend. I'm just taking a fluffy blending brush. You're just gonna want to blend up into the side. So I'm gonna be using circular motions. Then I'm gonna go back in with the green to intensify. And I'm going to be taking a shorter brush, but it's like more densely packed. And I'm going to be going in with the color Icon from the Venus palette. I'm going to be taking my blending brush, and I'm going to be going in with the color, I'm going to be mixing the color Venus and Creation. I'm going to be taking an oval brush. This is not the same brush from the one that we used for the green. This is a different brush. I'm going in with the color Muse. Go back in with your fluffy brush. Just use whatever product was on there. And then I'm going to be going in with the color Frosty Nog, this like white color right here. Next, I'm going to be taking the color Cold Brew. It's going to be taking a little bit of that and putting that in between these two colors. I'm just going to be taking a small brush just to do my inner highlight, and then I'm going to go in with the color Eggnog. Okay, so using the same brush that we used to highlight, you want to highlight first so that you don't get the darker color on there. I'm going to be going back in with the color Central Perk and just going to be doing that on my lower lash line. Yeah, I'm also going to be going in with the color Cold Brew from that. Just a little bit. And then so I'm going to be using the Too Faced sketch marker in this shade Black. I think it's just called Black. I'm honestly not quite sure. Okay, so that's one way you can do your eyeliner, from starting from this point and then going down and connecting them. I'm going to be doing it how I used to do it on this eye. Okay, I'm going to be going back in with what I use as concealer. I'm going to be taking a flat concealer brush and then cleaning up the sides. Okay, so I'm going to be going in with my N7 translucent powder. I already took the cap off so I can't show you, but it looks like this. Oh my god, okay, that's not going to work. I'm just going to be taking a regular beauty blender. I'm going to be going in with my Too Faced Cocoa Contour palette, and I'm going to be mixing the two darker colors. So I'm going to be mixing dark cocoa and medium cocoa together. And I'm just going to be using a contouring brush from the top of my ear and going down and brushing up. And it's going to kind of look like a triangle.
Picking the sides.
Using a bronzing brush, which is a little like fuller, it's not like as dense. It looks like this compared to the other one. I'm only going to be going in with the medium cocoa shade. And then taking that concealer brush that we used, I'm going to be wiping off the concealer just onto a piece of paper. If I had another one of these, I would use another one, but I don't, so I'm using this. This is just another flat brush. It's really good for nose contouring. I'm going to be taking that medium cocoa nose. Medium cocoa shade. I'm sorry. Okay. So I'm just going to be taking that powder again and starting from the bottom of the main part that you contour. So while you're doing this, you can do your eyelashes, so you can apply your falsies and put on mascara as well. I'm just going to put on mascara just because I don't have falsies yet. This is a Tarte mascara and Tarteist. It's by far like the best mascara I've ever had in my entire life. I completely forgot to apply eyeliner to my lash line, so I'm going to be taking this Ulta dual-ended eyeliner, and I'm going to be using the shade Blackout. And so I'm just going to pull it down and then put it in my waterline. I'm going to be taking a powder brush, which is even fluffier and less dense than the bronzer brush, but they look almost similar. And then I'm going to be starting from the portions that we already highlighted with our concealer. So right here, mostly. Okay, so next I'm going to be doing my blush and taking an angled blush brush. I'm going to be going in with the Eggnog Latte palette again, and I'm going to be using the shade Peach Cobbler. I'm going to lightly, with the smallest amount, go over it. So then after that, it's time for my favorite part, so we can highlight. I'm going to be going in with my MAC highlighter in the color, in the shade Soft and Gentle. Taking a small blush brush like this. All we need to do now is apply some lipstick. I think I want to go in with the color Saint and Right from Lime Crime Cosmetics. Okay, I'm going to put this over top. Okay, I'm going to be using the color Cashmere from Lime Crime Cosmetics and putting that on the inside. Now I'm just gonna go back in with the MAC Prep and Prime. This also works as a setting spray, and spraying a little bit on. A little bit. And then going in with the Urban Decay makeup setting spray. This is the all-nighter. So that's all I have for you guys today. I really hope that you guys liked the video, and if you did, then I'll see you on the next one. Okay, so sorry if the angle's a little different. Had to go upload the, had to do, sorry. Okay, I'm just sorry. Okay. Okay, whatever. Just gonna be live.